Hey guys, this week's video is going to be my So You Like for the month. A little bit later on than I really intended, but yeah, gotta get a move on with it now. For those of you who are new to my channel, So You Like is my monthly recommendation series where I take a piece of media I've enjoyed in the past month or so, spin out what's cool and interesting and fun about it, and then give you some suggestions based on those things. This month's piece of media is A Man on the Inside. Now this is the sort of latest Netflix show involving Michael Schur and Ted Danson, who you may know from Cheers and The Good Place. That's his two major roles, I would say. That's the two things that most people would know him from. And it's a cool show, very much focused on like a light comedy in a lot of ways, while also dealing with some like drama and some stuff about the sort of what the elderly get up to, because it's set in a retirement home, but there's also some other stuff going on there. There's some guilt and grief and stuff like that, but it's all still fairly light and fun and good. Not so for all of my recommendations based on it, but you know, here we go. First thing that I want to recommend to you based on A Man on the Inside is Scrubs. Now, Scrubs, if you don't know it by now, I'm incredibly surprised, because it was an incredibly popular comedy that focused on time in a hospital. It's got a similar comedic tone to A Man on the Inside. It was very, very popular back in the day, and it does a lot with talking about the elderly and as part of the subject matter of the lives of people in a hospital. It's slightly, honestly, it's in the same sort of vein in a lot of ways, but we'll see what it's like in comparison. You know, as A Man on the Inside goes further, we'll see how that goes. The next thing that I want to recommend to you based on A Man on the Inside is The Seasons Have Teeth. Now, this is a very different in some ways thing. This is a graphic novel / comic book, and it covers a lot of similar tonal stuff while being much darker and much more almost horror based. But the basic gist is that the main character has a similar guilt and grief to what's his face, Ted Danson's character, but is dealing with it in a different sort of way. The seasons have in this world taken on like corporeal forms and started going around doing stuff in the world, and he's setting out to look at, like, take photos of them, but he's got this similar grief to him, so that like it is a much darker and more adult story in a lot of ways, but yeah, there's a similar sort of tone in some ways to them. And the last thing that I'm going to recommend to you based on A Man on the Inside is Going in Style, which is a similarly themed around the life after retirement. A bit different in a lot of ways, because this movie is all about sort of dealing with getting your life savings plundered by capitalism, basically. And it's got a lot of similar sort of comedic tone in a lot of ways. It's got a lot playing with it, and weirdly enough, it's also very intrinsically linked to Scrubs, because Zach Braff directed Going in Style and was, of course, the main character of Scrubs. It's an interesting one, that. I hadn't watched Going in Style until Jamie was like, "Ooh, that would fit pretty well," when I was discussing things. So it really works. So those are my recommendations for you based on A Man on the Inside. I think that it's a pretty good set of stuff, I would say, but I would say that, wouldn't I? Let me know in the comments down below what you think of my suggestions. If you've got any others, I'd love to know, so tell me down there. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you remember to like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails over there to see other videos by me, click on the link in the description down below to join my Discord, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!